Hello, in this video let's talk about the inflation, depreciation and the rule of 72. The inflation and depreciation are very closely related. Inflation means, traditionally it means the inflation of the monetary supply, which means the increase of the amount of money that is in circulation. Depreciation means that the item is losing value over time, and sometimes these things can be connected, but they don't have to be. However, the formulas that they use are the same. The rule of 72 tells you approximately how much time it takes to double the investment, and that time is approximately equal to 72 divided by rate, and that is known as rule of 72. And that rule can be used to guess how long it takes for something to double. So let's say if we are the credit card company and we charge 24% interest rate on our credit, that means that if we take 72 divided by 24, that comes out to be 3 years, which means approximately every 3 years the money will double for that credit card company, which is why they can afford to have high risk investments. Now, the inflation, the government says that the current inflation rate is approximately 5.4%. And if we use our formula, that means 72 divided by 5.4 is approximate time that it will take for all the prices to double. So if we take our calculator, we can find out how long that will take. So here is 72 divided by 5.4, and that comes out to be 13.3 years. So in approximately 13.3 years, if the inflation continues to be exactly 5.4% on all the items all the way across the board, then in 13 years approximately all the prices will be double. Now, that also means that our investments will mean half of what they mean right now. So if we have $100,000 in the bank today and we can buy items for $100,000, then in about 13 years that money would still be $100,000 in the bank, but when we go to buy stuff, it'll be only as good as $50,000 today. Sorry, $50,000. So that means that over time the purchasing power will depreciate, will lose. So let's use the compounded formula to see exactly what happens if we have $100,000 and we have depreciation of 5.4%, and let's say it goes on for 13.3 years. What is the actual value of our investment after 13.3 years of losing 5.4% on our money? Well, that is, the depreciation is on annual basis, so we can use the formula for the annual compounding, which is A equals principal 1 plus rate to the power of time. So our initial principal is 100,000. The rate, though, is negative. We're not adding 5.4%, we're taking away 5.4%. So that's minus 0.054 to the power of 13.3 years. So let's see what is the final amount will look like. That's a purchasing power of $100,000 after 13 years of the inflation. So here's back to our example. Let's put in 100,000. 1 minus 0.054 to the power 13.3. So even though our bank says we still have 100,000 in the account, the purchasing power is the same as $47,000, $791.66. So that works out to be $47,791.66. So even though the bank still says I have 100,000, I can buy only about 48,000 worth of product in today's prices. And that's the relationship between inflation, depreciation, and the rule of 72. If you have any questions about anything, please leave a comment below. And that's it for this video. Thanks for your time. Take care.